Yeah. I think
All right, I'm
just
on
because of
red.
S-Tire. We linked up S-Tire.
Say what?
That's so cute. You sing.
So what? It's
You
Estire's
weren't
time
there
too?
last
Great.
It's not just Estire's time. Let's see.
Okay, Eladin, when the Mage Tower comes around this time, I want you to get those glaives. I have faith in you.
I still haven't gotten.
I'd like to get him too.
Wait, you have yours, Val?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't even tried the Havoc because I'm so pissed at the tanking one right now.
Try the Havoc one.
Where's
You'll
the,
have a bad day.
Alchemy thing?
Oh, no way. There can't be any worse than the way the tank one's going right now.
Tank one's annoying at the moment.
Dude, the tank one, like, unless you're a bear, that's the only way you're getting your, like, I'm impressed if I have not seen one demon hunter with their bat wings yet.
Oh, I've seen a bunch of them.
See,
Really?
I need to get my legendary bracers before I can actually even complete that.
See,
I was looking it up. People were saying once you hit 9, 10 on a demon hunter, it's trivial.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Well, then
go time.
fuck.
What, 910 for the Vengeance or 910 for
Vengeance, at least. I haven't looked up Havoc really to see where.
What trinkets are they using?
Well, the
Or
no
not
one
trinkets,
cares.
legendaries.
I have to look on the forums again.
I got the new demon hunter one last night.
Oh shit.
5, 4,
Which one, the
3,
ring or the other one?
2,
Ring.
1.
Acres rusty.
Oh wait, my bad. I keep on wanting to keep them in this column. Why can't we go to that column?
Something there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that Randy speaking, the man who bitched to high hell about the dude in Hellfire Citadel who was placed in a pool of green?
Yeah, okay.
That's why. You're welcome.
Listen, you just have to remind me a couple of times. It's like right where he's at, so I like keeping him there sometimes.
Destruction. 3, 2, 1. Destruction.
Hold on, some blocks.
Did you mess up your jump back?
Yep, I jumped backwards. It was real fun.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't run into pillars with Star, please.
They had Star and Shine.
You do run with the pillars of the star, dude. The
I was
comet.
gonna say, it's the comet that you don't, the star you want.
Yeah, he had
But
both.
I had both.
You did.
Yeah, this guy had both.
I'm just telling Bram.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Also, I don't know why everyone's all over the place.
So apparently you can hop up on top of the pillars and it counts for you being behind.
3, 2,
Really?
1.
I was like all the way on top of a pillar.
I wonder if I can jump up there and then tank from there.
If
Yeah,
he
let's not
stands on
try
top
that.
of it, I'll crush it.
3, 2,
Yeah, but if I'm up there and I get him like his radius far enough away.
I say try it.
Seems a little risky.
Shush, Bram. Why are you so pessimistic? Why you cry?
Wasn't being
Why you
nice.
Bram? Why you crying?
You do this.
Bram, it only game. Why you have to be mad?
I'm not mad.
4, 3, 2,
Fight
I
a
don't
Val.
get mad.
Why you cry, Bram? Why you cry?
4,
Why are you gonna make Val
Three.
fight you, Bram?
2, 1.
Go ahead and hide. I'll take this.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow,
So
it's late
people
reaction there,
spread out.
DPM.
Purple marker is basically a stack point.
Pillars from everywhere.
1.
I can't see anything.
3,
Not gonna lie.
I mean, they need to be tightly put together. They can minimize the damage from the.
Damn you, Illidan. I almost had you.
Did you want me to slow
Val-
down next time?
But Val had shown you both.
Oh, that's right. Boots back.
I mean, I had to
Mistweaver.
take some time.
As much as I
Val, like,
really
threw out in the middle
want to
of
keep this belt,
Come on!
I need it.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I think
Oh,
if
well.
it's that life artifact, I can get rid of it too. Would only be an alt upgrade. Not even a good one.
I can use for off.
I never anticipated that the Legion would find another way to breach its dark heart. My protective wards now bar
Roll for the
our way.
relic then.
Each seal can only be opened with
one?
The life I linked.
Is it main Koga?
Yeah, it's probably Coco's main spec.
Then,
Yeah, because he's healed.
yeah.
I don't think
So,
he uses life for any other spec.
Hey, Illidan, does the 2 set from the old raid, is it worth keeping for a 5-point level increase in eye level? Meaning going 895 to 890 or 895 to 900?
Are you dropping the 2 set for the new one, or are you just...
No, it's just dropping it for a piece
Are you
of
guys done
2
rolling
sets
on
way
that?
better.
You can get to Coco.
Is that one done?
Wait, what's being rolled?
The
Well,
life
the-
artifact.
The
That's
life
going-
Who cares about life?
And I'm waiting on that. Is that done?
No one cares about life, guys.
Exactly.
Alright, I got that 900 waste. Does anybody need it?
Oh my. Nope, I got it.
Because it's actually a decent waste for Runwares.
Acre
Yeah,
point, 'cause he's-
I have a legendary waste, but the only reason to do it would be if I got another legendary that was better than this belt. So
Is your belt
it's
level
a very big if.
970 right now?
Oh, see,
No,
that's
it's
the,
not good.
I'm in the same boat with you because my off spec doesn't like I don't want that because I use the legendary belt right now. But if I get a better legendary, then yeah. So if someone can use it for main spec,
No, it should be up to 970 this week.
they need to give us like a raid mount.
Where you can carry all 30 people on your mount?
That'd be even better than what I was thinking. I was thinking a mount that carried all the that allowed you to mount up but not do like super speed but be able to go faster than you are in So did the group split up and some of you guys go upstairs and some of you guys go downstairs?
Go downstairs.
This is where
Council.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, there's
Yeah,
a lot of
I
us
totally
down here
forgot about
for
that box.
Heart, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and bring the Murlocs with me.
I totally forgot that boss exists.
If you guys don't think I'm gonna bring the Murlocs with me, then you didn't raid with me on
He
Thursday.
will. And Randy, I'm taking Cocoon down with me.
That's fine. I got. Let's see. Bram. No.
No, you want to keep his dumb ass up top.
Yeah. I think
B.
Beige is gonna go down with me then. Or Star. Do you want to go down, Star? Is that what you said?
No, B.
Okay, I thought you said B, but I didn't know if it was B or me. Alright, then I'll have Beige go down.
I volunteer B.
I volunteer as tribute.
She's gonna go down there and place her statue there.
Oh
Hi
shit!
guys.
I
Lost
should
some
spec
friends.
into that.
Hope you like them. They want to play.
Well, I would have spec'd into it, but now we have fucking Murlocs.
She's gonna go down, place her statue there, and then come back up and still heal everybody from up top.
No, she's gonna
Would
go
that
down
actually
there,
work?
place her statue, and then after what she heard Deluxe does is when he heals, she's gonna go alt tab.
I'm just gonna cast Enveloping Mist. Yeah, just cast Enveloping Mist, Alt Tab, let the statues.
Alt tab, read more stuff. Yeah.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that.
No one explain any of this to Acre, okay?
Yeah, Acre needs to just like. Well, wait a minute.
I've already
It
been
doesn't
here.
matter. Acre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
already
but
did that
remember
first
when
week.
Acre tanks, he just goes without knowing also, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I don't ever know what I'm doing. But
See, I've
I'll make
learned
it
that,
work.
and that just so you guys know, I learned how to tank from Acre.
You didn't learn how to tank from Acre. The only time
No,
you started
on the
tanking.
not learn. Okay, let me rephrase that. I learned how not to read or
shit.
watch any of videos. Because
I don't have a ring on.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Beware.
I just make it up as I go. It always worked for Acre.
Just because if Acre had any problems, you pally bubble and let the other tank take the hit.
Beware.
Alright, let me know when you're going down.
Okay, Coco, going down now.
Please don't let me die.
And I'm trying to learn from what I watched the other tanks do. I'm not going to try to put them too far back so that when you guys pop up.
Beware.
I'm basically
I'm
ready.
going to try to
when
run
you're
around in
going
a circle when he starts spinning, so no one be...
2, 1.
I've got next center up on pen.
I got to go down now.
Okay, go.
I got it, because I need my
Beware.
seat prop.
Alright. All the other bubbles are everybody else's.
Yeah, I figured I'd go down a little bit earlier just so that gave you more time to establish up top.
Yeah, let me know when you need me up.
He's too close.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
I need to go
1.
down.
Coming up.
He's spinning. Sure.
Beware.
Alright, let me know when you're good.
I'm good.
Beware.
I just now hit 50.
Run away, little girl.
Move in.
I am. Hold on.
Being slow as shit.
Hey, come on, dude.
You have a DVM timer.
Going down. No, I'm not.
Beware.
Ow.
Dude.
4,
My
3,
DBM timer's not
I was
working.
catching up to
One.
Val. God
I'm
damn
up
it.
apparently.
Yeah, I died, so I don't need to go down yet.
All right, then let me take the hit so that I go down before you again. Okay, going back down.
Fucking fuck. That was in my sights. I was catching up too.
Beware.
I gotta go down.
Okay.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Beware.
So there's this debuff that goes on like 3 people at a time. Can you guys run out so that the healers can dispel you instead of standing in the middle of everyone and letting it pop off on everyone like a little AoE damage? It's not a lot of damage, but it's avoidable.
Damn
Think
it.
about that shadowy thing, that big circle.
Yeah.
Let me put that another way. That was shit, mechanic-wise.
It's easy on normal.
Strat Silwing.
Thanks.
Freaking. God damn it. Why'd you have to die, Randy? I almost had Val.
I think Val paid me to die so he wouldn't catch up.
Oh yeah, I totally paid him to die.
Just not on top of someone else. You don't have to be super far. If you're too far, you're out of range. Yeah. And I can only get 1 person every 8 seconds.
And be mindful, we only have 4 healers, and if 2 or more are down, then
Yeah, we may have to wait a bit to get a dispel.
Anyone need those? Those wrists, 900?
But just don't stack.
Actually, yes.
You're the only one. Where are you? I don't know where you
I
are.
also had the relic if anybody wants or needs it.
Let nothing stop you from doing what
That Titan Forge Arcane you don't need?
You don't need a 930.
Oh, I'm first
I've
place
got a
loser.
heroic Titan forged on. The same thing, 930.
Lucky.
Man, if I used arcane relics.
Dude, I know. I
What
just
was
saw it
the
because it's the
2-year
maximum
roll?
health gained by metamorphosis. Oh.
Was the
So it looks
2-year roll,
like
Randy?
Randy.
Yeah,
or-
2 was my roll for that.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
so it's
easy.
easy.
Well, that's why I said I was the first place loser.
Oh my god, where'd you guys go?
You gotta
Down.
find Bram
Down.
and Brista.
Back out and to the right in that pit.
I haven't learned this place yet, so it's like, oh my god, where'd you go? Okay, so it goes to easy when I find you guys.
Hey, electricity hurts.
That's easy.
I know, right?
no, it tickles.
That looks like it hurt.
Where'd you go,
Just
Randy?
low to react.
Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can now get. I am now 910, so my appearance should be easy.
I have faith in you.
I won't be using them, but I'll have them because I actually think the bat wings are ugly as fuck.
They're actually really big and cool looking, I think.
Are they? I haven't seen them on a tune. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody with them.
I just jump in the green pit.
In the PTR.
Which one?
The one
model. It looked
The
like
one we
shit.
went down earlier?
Yes,
Yeah.
that one right there.
Can we try to kill the boss? The secret boss? Does everybody have the horn?
I don't have the horn.
Damn it! How do you not have the horn?
I don't have it.
Lazy.
Uses a different kind of horn. What horn?
The
Where
Murloc
the
horn.
fuck did you come from? And where have you been?
I just got home.
What, from like 3 days ago?
I have a help up in at home.
Repair down.
Set. Since when do you guys
Hey,
raid
can we
today?
turn guild repair
Friday.
on?
Since
Dude.
always.
Crow. We've always rated Friday. You're Saturday. You ask me
Where you
every
going,
week.
woman?
Oh yeah, I keep thinking that. Oh my
And
god,
so
I'm
when
like
you
a
didn't
day
show
behind.
up, we kicked you from the raid team.
I didn't know. I just got back home.
Momiji.
She's here.
Yeah, I know she's here. I don't care about that.
Are we gonna bring him in or kill this boss and then bring him in?
Just kill the boss.
I think Easy wants his piece of gear.
Just kill the boss.
I gave it to him.
Oh yeah, I thought today was Friday. Sunday. I don't know what day it is.
Wait on Easy to be ready.
I gotta find it in my bag.
God damn it, Easy.
There's
Shut
a
up.
search thing you can
Shut
type.
up. I'm good.
Hero start.
5,
Yes, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Super nice to be able to pre-pot.
Almost turned him away, then I was real. Oh yeah, we have to face him. Everybody stack up.
I spent an entire last fight with one ring.
1.
So I was like messing with my gear, and then
It wouldn't let you equip.
yeah, it like did the thing where it automatically took that off because it was a legendary that I was trying to replace, and I took that legendary off and I didn't re-equip the other ring.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Literally making a difference. Wave menders. Oh.
What? How many stacks you got?
5.
No, the other one, not that
Oh,
one.
3.
Beware.
Tracking.
Alright, your turn.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave menders. What's it called? Yeah.
Drop your stuff to the side a little. Not right behind it.
I thought it was to his side the way he had it turned.
4, 3,
Beware.
2, 1.
Turned.
I got it.
Watch that pool behind us when it sucks in.
Hat. Everybody spread out.
I got him.
Ouch, we gotta turn him around.
Ooh, God.
Beware.
I wish he'd absorb the puddles that were underneath
Yeah, it's
Well,
pretty
that was
massive.
like 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Movement.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Four, three,
Beware.
2, 1.
So healers may less squishy.
Seems like it.
Squishy to begin with.
Even
Like I
more
said-
less squishy. It's more of I'm building up for the last fight.
I was gonna say I'm the squishy, I think.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a different build, so it's not the like even less squishy, I should say.
I can't say I
Oh
see a
shit,
difference.
Grats.
Who got that?
Nice.
You
I got
Burning
that.
Wish.
Doug
That
got
was
it.
you.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch! I wish I
I
could
knew
trade
I
the
was
ring
due
for
for
that.
Is
I
that
would
good?
gladly trade. Well, for tanks, yeah.
Illidan, do I
I'm
equip it
not
over
sure
an 885
how it is
trinket?
for because
I'd do it.
I didn't want to PvP, not even getting
Okay.
practice.
I just need to know for my army, so.
Phase 3
I don't-
hero, right?
Stop.
3, 2,
You can do it at the start.
Hey, you said the airbag always looks cross server, right? You said the airbag always looks cross server, right?
Hey, are you in the guild?
Yeah. You're welcome to use it.
This way? No. This way? I guess it's this way.
is it? Oh, I guess it's me. Oh, you like this. Giving me love bites. That's right, you have your ice cream still, right?
like how he killed Grant.
Go for it.
Pennsylvania was renewed the same day it launched. There's like nothing else to watch, really. I don't want to start any of the new shows. Honestly, I was getting kind of burned on that show.
No, I hit one and then it disappeared.
Oh, it's break time. Thanks for taking a break.
To the entrance? No, it's taking me to the entrance.
You were trying to kill me.
That's exactly what I was trying to do.
You didn't even notice it.
No, I know. It sucked. Because I thought you were hard. And I'm like, oh, that's way too tall to be in. Seriously? Am I not getting these? Okay, I'll take that back. 8 billion.
Hands, chest.
Food?
Yeah, give you guys a sec, yeah.
Murder food. Pay close attention.
And Globot keeps them.
Yeah, so this is on the subject.
Today Give it the best. So one set of warlocks at most. Unless you guys want to adapt. I interrupted the left one. You didn't move.
You're also swimmable.
We don't have one DK in here.
What about?
Oh wait. Okay. Can you switch to blood first, Hugh? Oh. I just wanted all the warlocks gripped quick. I think that was shots fired at the Navy.
I'm curious though. That's presumptuous. Cause you gotta have.
I am pretty sure Aker just shot fire at the Navy there.
I'm pretty sure he just fucking admitted to stalking another guy because that's not the thing that any two men do, dude. You gotta have some certain parameters in place.
Have parameters in place.
Just to refresh everyone, can I also explain the fate over again?
It hurts. It hurts.
It takes too long. It hurts. Let's go with death.
Slap in the jump. Win.
Okay. So when the purple balls come down, get up against those balls, rub them a little bit, and try not to die. Just the beans need to be the beans. Orange peel, soaked with blood, orange circle, take it out of the way. We're gonna do the same rotation for the beans, for take
Okay, so it wasn't. Oh no, it's just you stopped talking. It was like
I'm just trying to. Whatever, let's just do it.
It's all good. Okay, so when we pull, the hunters takes and you can talk. So we don't have because there's so many freaking people trolling us right now.
Next weekend, right? We're going down next weekend. So I don't need to worry about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday dinners, right? We're gonna be down there. Next Friday.
Group with.
Moved out.
I'm ready. Sorry.
What? All right, I can't hear you very well.
I was saying that if the circle is affixed to you and moves with you, that's the one that Soul was saying needs to get moved out to the edge.
Yeah.
If it's a small swirl or a large swirl that is a fixed location, don't go into the big one, but anyone can go to the little one.
And the big swirl is the one I was talking about, not a big circle. Big swirl is the one that no one but hunters should
Which I
be
didn't have. I had the
or
one attached to me, so I left the raid like I was supposed to. So I don't need to be involved. I'm with.
All right, let's just get this pull in. I mean, I'm like rushing along a little too much just because, you know, timing.
And I'll
But,
make runes tomorrow for everyone.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Why is it kind of on the edge of everything else? I got
just tired of the one that's under the boss.
I got it.
No, seriously, what's extra hitties doing in the air? Don't take the big circles to the swirl, please.
I mean, they kind of think so.
In and out, in and out. You got a time on debuff. You got to kill the Shadow Phoenix. You're near one and your attack. Just keep jumping in and out. Good job. Everybody stack. Stand in the same
At least we won't
Prepare
die
for heroic tomorrow, guys.
isn't over yet.
Yeah, we did have some pretty shoddy mechanics on a lot of blocks.
Use a Vandus release.
Yeah. Focus on mechanics.
Take us home.
It's the best part of the cutscene. Oh, you shouldn't. It's like literally one of the best parts of the story they've ever told. I understand you still.
When Velen kills
It's actually not.
I had the bonus
because you get 2 minutes for your bonus roll, and it's like a minute and a half, maybe.
Why can't happening right
But yeah, you can YouTube it, or Wowhead's got it.
Is this instance out? Like, what do I need to do here?
No, we're actually. I thought we were on the I thought we were on the Broken Shore.
We're not. No, you can't.
Oh, we're in Zoom. We're in the tomb still. It says.
You can't leave the first time. You gotta.
Hey, you said you have a doctor on Friday, right? You want some carrot noodles? So no on the carrot noodles then?
40 million.
So no on the carrot noodles then?
God, no. No, that would have been
You two know
too much work.
in real life. Call her by her name. Even I know that.
What?
Hey,
That's
this
her
lady will
real
return
name.
you to the beach.
Really nice stripper name.
That's not a good stripper name. Are you out of your mind?
North Carolina, we take
Oh,
what
can
we can
anybody
get.
make binding a crypt for my ring?
Maybe.
Your girlfriend's name is Carl. Your stripper name would be like Destiny.
Dude, I was about to say Destiny. That's awesome.
My sister's name is Crystal.